Yes, Empress Imara here. I want to share my experience for parents out there who are co-parenting. Many times when you have children and they are left alone with one parent over a year, you have some parents that don't pass good teachings to your children so they don't grow with good behavior and good morals. You have some parents only teach their children while they are in their care to respect them alone and to listen to them alone. You have some parents that use children as weapon, use children like they are goods, or they are some valuable item that they can use to trade. I know you have heard me speak on these issues many times, right? You have some parent that they don't value their children. They will do anything to make themselves feel good. They will use their children as a method of spite, as a method of getting opportunity. Those are abuse. And when they play on their children's mind, they manipulate them. They inject words into them and thoughts into them. And then those children grow to be very tricky, can't be trusted, they're full of lies. And in return, those children start playing the games. And they know how to manipulate one parent to another, because they know that you don't have a good rapport, say good communication, good dialogue between each other. They know. And so the children start the same, because they are fed in this narcissistic surrounding and this narcissistic ways and character that the parent feed into their children. Let me tell you something. You guys out there on the internet world, you hear me speak a lot when it comes on to children and the development of children. If I was not experiencing certain things, I couldn't talk on it. I could not talk on it. Let me tell you something. Choices that we make in life is very important, because they can be of good development, growth to your life, and they can be the dagger that pierces your heart every day. The dagger that pierces your soul every day. To have children with the wrong person, to be associated with the wrong person in life, is a constant torture, especially when you have children involved in the situation. Let me tell you something. Some people are so ignorant, dumb, selfish. I mean, I say selfish to the very core of selfishness, that they will do anything to spite, hurt another person or another parent, and disregard the effect that it will have on their children. They are so what did they say? Hateful, full of grudge, and wicked. They don't care about their children's future. As long as they know they can have those children to use them as toy, to use them as weapon against you, they do those things for their own selfish, greedy, wicked self. They are very full of hate. They don't love themselves first. They don't love the other parent or care about the other parent upkeep or well-being. And they don't love their children. They just do things to please themselves. Do things to hurt others. They are so selfish and cruel. Selfish and cruel. Now, we are co-parenting, and your children or your child is invited to an event, and you said to the other parent, I want to be able to see the person or talk to the person that is taking your child out. All they have to do, give you the number, or they tell the person to call you, and if you're around, notify you when the person arrives. Is that so hard for one parent to do to another parent? No. You're gonna be spiteful. You don't realize you're teaching your children to have bad behavior. You're teaching your children to disregard the other parent's requests, disregard the other parent concern, and just to go with what you want to do. How can you get it into their head? Don't matter how you tell them, they do the same thing over and over again. These type of people, you got to leave them alone. Either you're gonna take care of your children from a distance. If they want to put you through the court and you pay accordingly towards your children upkeep, you can do so. But if you share rent, or if you share boarding, the best way to keep your sanity and to keep yourself growth, development, and happy state of mind is to separate yourself. Because if you don't do it, you're wrecking yourself and you're taking out the joy out of your life. You can be parents and don't have to live under the same roof. You can be parent and take care of your children and be responsible and be separate. Don't stay in misery. Don't stay around misery. It's not good. Not for your children and not for you. Advice from a parent.